Hey there. Another vinyl update. Continuing with the 60s. First, going to show you the stuff that I recently got. CDs first. First up, Lisa Germano, Geek the Girl. Don't know her. Don't know the music actually. It's on 4AD. And I kind of collect 4AD stuff, so I have to get this. I haven't listened to it. I haven't listened to any of the CDs yet, so don't know anything about it. Then Morshiba. This is Big Calm from 1998. Morshiba, when they started out, they sounded like Massive Attack, Portishead, that kind of, trip hop. Later on, it became more pop. So I have no idea what period this is in. If this is still trip hop stuff or the pop stuff. I have another CD that's pop music and it's pretty okay. I like it. And then I have another Morshiba CD, The Antidote. Again, like I say, I haven't played any of these, so I don't know what to expect. But I doubt it's going to be bad. I kind of like their music. The vinyl that I got, some diversity in there. First up, the Modern Lovers with Rock and Roll with the Modern Lovers. Backside. If you know the Modern Lovers from their first album, like Roadrunner, and their proto-punk or whatever you want to call it, this is not like that. This is so different, but it's really, really good. I love it. This is stripped down rock and roll, stripped down punk. It's not really rock and roll and not really punk. It's lo-fi as hell. It seems like this is really the instrumentation they used. No amplified guitars, no amplified anything. It's just bare music, and I love it. There's a lot of humor in these songs, and maybe I even like this better than their first album. So this is Rock and Roll with the Modern Lovers. Then, yeah, I had to get this. This is cheesy. Come on. Messiah, Prophet, Master of the Metal. I thought, this is going to be just hair metal. It is, but it's Christian hair metal. The name, yeah, it explains it all. But I just had to have it. It's pretty good. It's from 1986. So, hair metal. And some normal metal. This is Dio with Last in Line. I haven't really had the chance to play this, but what I've heard from it, it sounds pretty good. Then, trying to complete my Duran Duran collection. When I started out collecting vinyl, I basically stopped at the Arena album. It's the last album I got of theirs. And now slowly I'm trying to build up, or try to get the remaining albums that they did in the 80s. This is from 1988. It's a big thing. It's got the hit All She Wants Is, which is a pretty good track actually. And then continuing my newfound interest in Neil Young and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, I picked up Harvest, Neil Young's Harvest, and it's a really, really, really great album. So I want to basically thank the Anich for showing a lot of Neil Young, so he kind of sparked my interest with that. Thank you very much. Now on to the 60s again. In my collection we've now sort of entered the bubblegum pop part. I love bubblegum music. This is the Cufflinks with Tracy, which is a pretty good record, but not too great. It had a hit, Tracy, obviously. They were pretty big in Germany, I guess. It's a German release. Then the album, I think, is a lot better. It's their self-titled second album called The Cufflinks, of course. This one is on Decca. This is from the early 70s. This is a really good album. I like this one. Then I have the Equals. If Viva Bobby Joe. It might be a compilation album. It has Eddie Grant. That's Eddie Grant. Later became a pretty big reggae artist. He's in there. Then one of my favorite bubblegum pop groups, the American Breed, Spend Me, Shake Me, probably their biggest hit. There's other stuff on here that I really like as well. Bird is an awesome track. Mind Rocker is awesome. I really love the American Breed. This is their second album, Pumpkin Powder Scarlet and Green, which sort of is their album showcasing the 4 seasons: summer, spring, winter, and fall. And it's a really good album again. Really good stuff. And then I was lucky enough to find their last album, Lonely Side of the City. It's not as good as the previous 2 that I showed, but what do you want? These were all released, I think, in a period of maybe a year and a half. I'm not too sure. They're all from 1968. So it's good stuff. I love the American Breed. Then another group that I kind of like. They're cute. The Cowsills. This is We Can Fly. Just look at them, on a slide and having fun. And yes, these are the Cowsills. I don't know what she does in the band. She doesn't do any vocals. I doubt she drums. I'm not too sure about that. But it's a really fun band, the Cowsills. And I also have Captain Sad and His Ship of Fools, which is a great cover. Well, actually, it's a creepy cover with that clown. I don't know who the hell he is. Anyway, that's our Cowsills album, and then I have the last third Cowsills album that I have. It's 2x2. It's on MGM. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. This is more late 60s. It's more akin to gospel, I guess. It's pretty good. This is amazing. I love this album. This is The Click with Sugar on Sunday. It's on a highly collectible bubblegum label called White Whale. Yeah, The Click. Really good stuff. They have a song on it called Superman, which I think R.E.M. did a cover of. It's really good band. Then a pretty rare one. This is Pinky Commandi. Self-titled album. It's a little psychedelic pop album, I guess. I'm not too sure. I don't know how to classify it. How do I open this? There we go. The songs are being portrayed as a comic book. It's one of those envelope sleeves, which I really love. It's the back. This is actually pretty okay. I mean, you gotta have balls to dress in a pink leotard, so that's pretty cool. Now we have the Sunshine Company. This is a self-titled album. I think from 1969. I'm not too sure about that, but this is like the name says already. This is pure sunshine pop, and you gotta love it. Either you love it or you don't. Good stuff. I really like it. It's the singing about happy times, about the sun, and about I don't know, about slides and bubble gum and stuff like that. Then we have Tony Boyce and Bobby Hart. This is Test Patterns. And they're really good. This is a great album. It's on A&M. Yeah, if you want to have a couple of Sunshine records, this is one you should get. And the next one is another one you should get. This is Roger Nichols and his Small Circle of Friends, and The Small Circle of Friends. This is an amazing record. I really, really love this. Check it out. Go check it out. It's great stuff. This is Peppermint Rainbow. Don't Wake Me Up in the Morning, Michael. This is not that good. You know, I think this is early 70s, 1970, 71 or something like that. Yeah, it's okay. You know, they do a version of Green Tambourine and titles like Pink Lemonade. That kind of says it all, doesn't it? Then a South African band I recently found is Four Jackson and Jill with Fables. It's pretty okay. You know, there's some like African tracks on it called Pata Pata. It's pretty okay, like I said. Now, one of my favorite bubblegum records ever. It's Spanky and Our Gang with a self-titled album. This is such a great album. Here they are, Spanky and Our Gang. I want to try and find more of these guys because they're so good. Except when they do this album. This is their country album, and it's called Change. And yeah, it's a definite change to what they used to do. This is pure country from 1975, but I just have to pick it up. Spanky and Our Gang. Then an album that I've had for a very long time. This is Cherry People, self-titled album. I like it. It's getting some flag on the internet. You know, people think it's a little, you know, too sweet, too bubbly, or whatever. It's the band. But I like it. It's got some great tracks on it. Mr. Hyde is a really good track. Girl on the Subway, that's an awesome track. You know, I like this sweet sounding, sugary stuff. I like it. And we got Friend and Lover, Reach Out of the Darkness, which is on Birth Forecast. I think they're from Boston because they have a song on it called Boston is a Lovely Town. Yeah, I love this duo. It's great music, some really, really good tracks on it. The title song is really good. There's a song called Zigzag. One more. I'm a Woman, I'm a Man. That's a really good track. Great band, a great group. Then Tommy Rowe, this is Dizzy. It's a record I just have to have because that song is such a great track. The rest of the album is pretty okay. Tommy Rowe is like a great figure in bubblegum music. The record just ended. Okay. Yeah, but this is a great track, and I like this album. Now a couple of records by Paul Revere and the Raiders featuring Mark Lindsay. This is the first one that I have. It's Going to Memphis. Basically what they do is do soul songs. Isaac Hayes wrote some tracks for it. One more. Yeah, a lot of soul artists. Their Soul Man is on there. I have no idea what the others are, but you know, they do soul music on this one, which is pretty okay. I like this one better. This is Alias Pink Puzz. Yeah, good stuff. Song on it called Down in Amsterdam, which is nice for a Dutchman to hear. And then the last record of theirs that I have, it's Hard and Heavy with Marshmallow. This is, I think, even their most bubblegummiest of bubblegum records. They actually started out as, I think, a garage band or something, you know, a lot louder than this. The track on there called Cinderella Sunshine, which is just like, ooh, sunshine, Mr. Sun, Mr. Moon. I love it. It's good stuff.